Welcome to Auto- Auto- Autopsy Simulator. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm your host, Night Night. And let's get right into it. It's, I don't know, it says horror. See how it goes. Maybe you get to really dissect people here, see what goes on and the such. Autopsy. That's the word. Autopsy. Prologue.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville. Dr. Jack Hammond is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious. For the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time?
Meds? Oh, man. I don't... Okay. Let's look around. Okay. I guess I'm going to take out my reading voice in this, however bad or good it is. Hi, this is Kate Brooks, a reporter for the New Orleans Weekly. I couldn't find you at home. I'm starting to suspect you are avoiding me, Mr. Hammond. Anyway, as you know, we like to write an outside commemorating your wife's achievements. Oh, hey, what the hell? Article! Shit, okay. Article commemorating your wife's achievements. We would be delighted to talk to you about it. Along with this note, I'm also leaving my business card. I hope to find you at your home or at your office. Regards, Mrs. Brooks. Oh. Whatever. I can rotate it. Woo!
They definitely pay me too little for this.
Smoking's bad for you, guy.
It won't be needed for the next few months. Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday. I guess it was in another life.
No, clearly she died. Ooh, tea.
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine.
Coffee. Coffee's gross.
Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again.
What's this? Oh, I can open this up. Oh, the Luke Goblin me wants to look at everything. Nope. Top one. Yeah. Nope. Okay. What about over here? Are the pills in here? There's a red apple right there. Nope. Okay. If I go on the other side. Alright, no. Let's get a move on. Oh, little lag. Shit. My pills in here. It's a bit of a rundown place, isn't it? Out of order.
Let's hope I'm not caught short this evening.
I can't run, so... Bathroom has seen better days. Oh, hello.
Okay. Time to pull myself together.
2 red pills doesn't seem really
And get back to work.
good. Can I take extra? Do I want to be a druggie right now? Fuck it.
I've already
Curiosity.
taken my pills.
Oh.
Not looking to overdose.
Good on you, man.
I need to set the camera first.
Storage room is over here, I'm assuming. Nope, that's not it. There it is.
Now remember, Jack. Don't forget. Hit the record button this time.
I've had that mistake many times.
I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They are flaky enough as it is.
Happened to me once already. I was very sad after an hour of recording, lost it all.
Hopefully the new tripod is going to hold up.
Oh, dead person. Oh, it's over there.
Now, I just have to get everything in frame.
Looks like in its frame.
This should be fine. November 20th, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m. Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal.
All right.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Okay, so what am I doing now? Oh, look at the chalkboard. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Wrong chalkboard? Oh.
Let's start.
Okay.
Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something, like I do all the time. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process. During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Many entries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. And lastly, remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself.
I already talked to myself, so covered.
Now, onto the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we?
Why is it so blurry? Oh.
The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years.
Okay.
The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows. He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased. Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket.
Okay, homeless dude, as you said.
The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man. That's it.
Okay. So, let's exit
It's
this.
worth remembering the context around the scene of a death.
I'll try.
This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves. Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I could just remember where I left the camera. Aha! There you are.
Ooh.
I knew it was here somewhere. As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind. Voila! Now we move on to the next step, looking for traces. Take your time. Look at the corpse from different sides, from different angles, up close and from a distance. You're looking for anything out of the ordinary.
There, that lesion. Can I zoom? Oh, I can. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Poorly healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later.
Okay. Look at that. Nice cock, my guy. Ooh, feet. Oh, yeah, look at that. That does look different. It's like a cross. Looks necrotic.
Some wounds in the feet and signs of frostbite.
Frostbite.
Probably
Okay.
because the subject's shoes were too small.
Ugh. Let's go on the other side.
Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, and frostbite.
What? What the hell was he doing? Was he just frozen out there? Oh, hey, look at that. Bloated head.
That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain. In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But before we get to that, I need to write down some basic data.
Okay. So what are we doing here? Pin the photos to the photo board. Ah, okay. Head. Stomach. Hand. General, hand, stomach, feet. Okay, so usual things. If you're squeamish, look away.
Personal information. The deceased was unclothed.
62.
Date. Okay, as you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
Which would be okay. Expecting. How do I get the. Oh, tap.
Which spot first?
Let's
It
go
looks
with the
like a
old
burn
wound.
mark. No doubt painful, but it's not pertinent for this case.
Yeah. It's just an old wound. And let's look at these fingers.
Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color.
Okay. Blue. About your feet. Let me see your feet.
Definitely a painful mix of frostbite, abrasions, and blisters. Old Toby had been wearing shoes too small for him for a very long time.
Eesh.
That's if he wore any at all.
Oh. Must be cold where he is. Or where we are. And the abrasion on the head. Or
I
blood
can
trauma,
confirm
whatever.
the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. Add alcohol, which I can clearly smell. And this was an accident just waiting to happen.
Could have just fallen on a branch, really.
So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
Okay. Highlight the mannequin on previously wounds. So I exit, and then I go to the. It says mannequin. Where's the mannequin? Okay, hold on. I'm a little confused here. On the clipboard clipboard shift.
First, I mark the location of the entries and make notes for each one. So the head wound. Definitely an important clue. This is even though this type of wound didn't contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it. We're not in frost season yet, but high humidity, wind, and the inability to warm up can also be causes of frostbite. If Toby's body was cold for a prolonged period, the frostbite could have resulted from the body's defense reaction.
Okay.
The safety of the internal organs is more important than fingers, nose, or ears. As you can see, we don't have much to go on. Let's write down what preliminary causes of death we can think of. Various types of accidents are a common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps
Okay.
old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head. Considering the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic. The nights have been particularly nasty lately. We will check if there are any signs of freezing internally.
Okay, and then
This is of no interest to us. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list.
it's true, but he would not. If he's an avid drinker, it probably wouldn't affect him that badly. Oh man, I am straight getting interested in this. Okay.
We still have one thing left from the basics. Rigor mortis.
Ew. Rigor mortis. How do I...
Well, we take our deceased by the hand, gradually we raise it.
Oh. Sounds rather fresh.
Now let it go. As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The police information appears correct.
I don't know what that means, so I'm a rigor. No, yeah, okay, I was kind of right. What am I supposed to? What now? Do I exit?
Head trauma seems
Okay.
the most promising, so we'll start there. For this, I need an oscillating saw.
Oscillating saw coming right up, which is one of these fuckers. This one.
The cut is made from ear to ear.
Okay, just getting in there. Just cutting up the dome.
After which, we remove the skin and the top of the skull.
Sure, look at that. Got yourself a nice mind there, buddy.
After the basic examination,
Well,
we
ooh,
can
it
see
jiggles.
that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good. Let's take a cross-section.
It does actually look good. I can take a cross section to it. Okay. Can I action it? Can I shift the clipboard? Oh, back.
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Okay, so dissect the brain at the cutting board. There's a cutting board? Oh, it's an actual fucking cutting board. Okay.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
Oh man, actually didn't think it was going to be this involved.
So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect on the brain.
Look at that. He didn't die from a freaking thing. Okay. So he just got a bruise.
We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
It's a hell of a bruise. Symmetrical and clear grooves. Okay.
Brain is in good condition, so we have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the other organs.
Alright. What do I shift out
I
the
grab a
clipboard?
scalpel from my kit. The incision should be in the shape of a letter Y.
Oh,
We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs and to penetrate the abdominal wall.
there we go. How deep are we going? Am I just doing the Y thing?
All right.
There we go.
Now we peel back and separate the skin.
With an empty hand. Okay, alright, there we go. Look at that. Pinch. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do.
Now,
There we go.
we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Okay, loppers. Loppers, there it is. Let's get it. Okay.
Quite a satisfying crunch.
Whoa!
Anyway,
Are they supposed to be
after
that black?
removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly notice two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal organs. This means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him.
Okay.
Secondly, the deceased smoked like a chimney.
fucking
So,
knew it.
we should take a closer look at those lungs.
Okay.
We can see widespread black and tarry deposits
Jeez,
caused
look
by
at all
smoking
that.
cigarettes. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death.
This is not the cause of death. He just had bad lungs. Dear Lord.
Kill her, but what was I talking about? Lungs. Yes. Advanced inflammation.
God damn, bro. This is why I don't like smoking. What that? Look at this. Look at this noise. I don't need that. I like my shit pink or red, whatever the color they are. Blue. All right, well. That's it, right? That's all I needed.
What now? The syringe. Now's a good time to collect some samples.
Syringe, okay.
Specifically 3. From the eye, the heart, and the bladder. Now from the bladder, we draw about 10 milliliters of fluid.
Oop. There we go. Let's get some from the
Vitreous
eye.
humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse.
And some from
5
that heart.
milliliters from the left ventricle should do it. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double-check the settings. Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
Okay, where the hell am I going? She's a notebook from the office. Okay. And the office is over here. There's my notebook. I
This
don't
whole
remember
thing
that
is
being there.
Covered in stains. I should check this out under the microscope sometime.
Use the centrifuge, which should be in the working room.
Let's get back to the examination.
Ah, there it is.
We put all of the samples into the rotor.
Oh, samples, actions, yes. Put all 3 in that bitch.
Now, we set the appropriate time and speed.
15 minutes, 70%. Okay. 15 minutes. Good old 70%.
Okay, let's roll.
Eh. Easy spot spin.
Oh shit. The fuses again.
Oh, this is a shitty place. I got it. If that corpse start moving, I'm gonna be started.
Where
gonna,
were we?
gonna be upset.
Oh yes. The
Oh!
blood alcohol concentration.
It fixed itself. I didn't need to go in. Please ignore all that. Ignore it.
Let's see what we've got here. Everything's separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident. However,
Neat. So that's how it
considering that
works.
Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results
Ethanol?
won't surprise me at all.
Oh. Never mind. What's it?
Let's go further.
Were you
We will
drinking
now focus on
Jack?
the cardiovascular
Gas, Toby?
system, specifically the heart. We remove the organ and examine it closely. We look for dark hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal. At
Oh, what
first
the hell is
glance,
that?
the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death.
Oh, so it's supposed to look like that? That little heart, the little hole there? Really? Oh, okay. Okay, no, healthy guard, no indication for cross-sectional test. Really? So that hole actually there? That trips me out that it's there for some reason. I don't know why it bothers me. All right,
Now,
then.
let's take a closer look at the stomach.
Oh, man, I feel like it's going to have a lot of shit in it.
Size is normal, healthy, pink color, and as expected, the stomach has no major external damage. We must now cut it open and inspect inside.
Knew it.
We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out.
All right.
We open the stomach along the greater curvature, from the heart to the pyloric end. Oh, I already feel like there's something left inside.
You can feel something there? Damn, dude. Toby, what did you eat? Tobias, wherever you going for? I got it. I feel like I'm running out of room.
Okay, large amount of gas, small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our
Poison?
deceased hadn't eaten in days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents.
What do you mean? I'm gonna fucking search his intestines now?
There are two ways here. One is obvious, and the other is... It couldn't have been suffocation, could it? I'll add this to the list and move on to the deceased's neck.
I thought we were going to his ass. Guess not. Begin the threat. Wait. How do I put these away? Aha.
At first glance, the trachea looks normal. Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything. This time we'll cut on a tray.
Okay, so it looks a little bulgy. Can't see anything inside though. Or unless that part's not supposed to be moving or whatever. Alright.
While cutting such a small organ as the trachea, we must make a precise incision. To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen.
There we
And
are.
after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
Jeez. He's suffocated.
Based on the report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back. Then, the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death. That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
He died choking on his own vomit. Oh man, that is such a poor way to go. Damn. Shift? Is that it?
And now it's all clear. The death was suffocation. Now, signature. The mystery is solved. But for us, this is not the end. First, the dead body needs to be cleaned up.
Shit, I did a doctor signature. Oh, technically I'm a doc, so I guess that makes sense. Dot. Night. Night. Shift. Okay.
For this, we will need to close the body
work out.
and grab the needle. First, we unroll the skin flaps.
Okay. Just put you back together, little buddy.
Then, we sew the deceased back up.
Easy.
I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
Go. Fix you up right there. Get you going. There we go.
Beautiful. Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge.
Later,
ready for
Toby.
the next stage of their journey.
Sorry for you choking on your own vomit, man.
God, I'm tired. I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
Going to the bar. It's really needed.
I'll call Steven. I don't feel like drinking alone today.
Well, that was fun. I'm actually very interested in this. Let's see if I can do one more autopsy. Oh, what's going on? Shit. It's a skelly. Oh, I got a thing. Okay. Supposed to be something? Oh, it's a crack here. Okay. Oh, I'm being suffocated by skulls! Yeah, it's a pretty good metal album cover right there. Suffocation, no breathing. Chapter 1. That was just, yeah, that was a prologue. I forgot. Yeah. I can work with this. I can work with this.
Forgive me.
Oh.
What?
Oh no, he's traumatized.
Fuck. I should take my pills.
Again with the pills.
Time flies, and probably doesn't have to get up to work.
Oh man.
Alice didn't like this portrait. So much light everywhere.
This is giving me a headache. Oh lord.
It's a shame this won't help with my hangover.
Get a wriggle
Fucking
on.
phone.
Alright, I'm coming, I'm coming. It's Panasonic.
Okay.
A Porosonic.
Right. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack, no.
Alice? Who is this?
It's Charlotte Graves.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home, too.
How is everything?
We haven't talked since, you know.
Well, there are good days, and there are bad days. What can I say? At least I can hide away at work.
Well, you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room. Listen, I have an unusual request.
Oh great.
Okay, how can I help?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask, do you have any pictures of Alice? Maybe one where the two of us are together? I'd love to have something to remind me of her.
I guess. I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you in this. Well, this can't be easy for you.
I'll get through it somehow. I've been meaning to sort through her stuff for a while. Have you asked Stephen if he has anything?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning. He said he gave everything to their mother and that I should ask you.
I see.
Jack, I know you're trying. That you cope somehow. Stephen's there
I
for
cope
you.
with drugs.
Although, well, we all know how he can be. But, I mean, if you wanted to reminisce about Alice, talk.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh. Okay, sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. Thanks for the call, and bye.
Oh, do you have my address?
Not on hand. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432, Johnson
Johnson
City,
City.
New York, 13790.
Right.
Got it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Not gonna remember it, so you don't got it.
A lot to me. Just miss her so much.
Yeah, me too. And that's okay. Really, no problem.
Thank you. Take care, Jack.
You too, Charlotte. It was nice to hear you. Well, that was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send.
Okay, where are we going? Where? Where must I go? Where are your things that you hold of, I'm assuming, your late wife? Alice? That's not it.
I'm not in the mood for music lately.
Clearly. Hero Smith!
They certainly have more will to live than I do.
She's pretty. Can't see it at all. Oh. On the downside, you're getting old. On the plus side, unlike me, you won't start going bald. Happy birthday, my dear shiz, Steven. Okay. Send to Charlotte. Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, shit.
She always believed she could change people for the better. Even me. It's always good to have
Some
something for a
money.
rainy day.
Quite a bit, actually. Damn. Was that maybe 1,000 some bucks?
I wasn't able to support her through this.
9/21, 1886. Shit, something must
It
have
was a
happened.
miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing. And that she said yes. She got it for her first day of work, and she broke it the same day. She said it was for luck. Alice and Charlotte in Amsterdam.
Summer 1975.
It would be better if Charlotte had this. It deserves to be on display, and not hidden in a drawer.
Alrighty then. Envelope. Do I have an envelope around here somewhere? Oh, okay, what am I grabbing here? What are we grabbing here? Don't have an anxiety attack, man. Why did you even take that picture? It just looks like a weird picture. Okay, never mind. Artistic. I get it.
It's been almost a year.
Okay.
I really need to get this laundry done.
That's a full plate of spaghetti and meatballs on the floor. Dude, I know you're depressed, but come on, guy. Ew. You just fall asleep while trying to eat? Whatever.
Menu for today. Dinner in town and takeaway coffee.
It sounds like a plan. Okay, envelope. Is it in the same area? Okay, what am I looking for here? God damn it. Oh.
Okay, time to go to work.
Oh, look at me. I don't have to remember the
Seriously
thing.
late.
I look around, but it's just got more talking. I want to cut up more bodies. In a legal, professional way.
Oh shit. Almost left the door open. I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Still going down the stairs? You let those kids draw all over the walls, man. Okay, is there a mailbox around here somewhere? There it is.
I hope this helps, Charlotte. Okay, all done here. Time to go.
Pretty sure that thing was wrong. Where am I going? Am I leaving? Get in my car. Which car's mine? Oh.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Ah, well. I'll brave it for tonight. Too bad.
Alright, one more autopsy. Time to get to it. 'Cause I know I'm doing the story, but I think it has an autopsy mode only too, but you know, I gotta at least play through the story a little bit, especially if I like the game
And
enough.
fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
Sure talk to yourself a lot, man. Well, I can't knock you, I do the same damn thing.
Good evening, Mr. Ridley. Has Steven delivered the body?
Mm-hmm.
Did he leave it where he usually does?
Uh-huh.
As always, it's a real pleasure talking to you.
If you say so.
Some corpses have more personality than this guy.
Oh, nope. It's not my office. My office is over here. That's the bathroom. My office is over here.
Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I'd better check the answering machine.
It's a machine.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't
I worked
sitting
with
in
Steven.
the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, it's your first birthday without her, and
Come on, dude. At least be a little more fucking.
this, I still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog. You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That
Ew.
fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost forgot. Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack. This time it's not a reprimand for being late.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look.
Is that a
under his
muffin?
feet. Birthday.
It's a cupcake. Ooh, a chocolate shaped cupcake.
I actually forgot it was today. Alice baked me muffins like these.
Oh, it is a muffin.
They-
It looks like a cupcake.
Okay, joke's over. Apron, gloves, and get to work.
Let's do this. I kind of know what I'm doing.
It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now. I need to
Gloves.
order another batch of these. I've got to remember to do that later.
All right. Let's see what we got with the.
Ah, man.
There she is.
I remember you. You were on that talent show. What was your name again?
Oh, she's kind of famous.
Steven laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught. November 21st, 1991. Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Handman. Lecture for the Medical University of Missouri. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the
shoot,
ins
feel
and
it was a
outs.
sneeze.
So today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. So,
Police folder.
where do I start? That's right, police folder.
All right, let's see what we got here. Samantha Barker. Ooh, Superstar Talent Show winner. Oh,
Ah, yes. Samantha Barker. Now I remember. There's probably going to be a lot of chatter
for
about this.
1091. Neville, Matthew Thompson. Okay. Oh, already got that.
Found in her own apartment by police patrol.
The armchair.
Officers were called by a concerned friend of the deceased, who had been unable to contact Barker for several days.
The entrance is over here, so they clearly saw her from right this angle. Can't you? This is a pretty good layout. It's a 2-bedroom, big living room. Apparently, put the armchair here. I wonder where this goes to. This is the a bathroom with a tub. Wow.
During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame that came after winning such a high-profile talent show.
So she couldn't handle being famous.
After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play.
Okay, that's a big thing.
The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment.
It's a possible commission of suicide. Well then.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed. She also quit drinking alcohol and mentioned something about rehab. The
Oh.
friend also admits that there was no indication of an impending tragedy. Well, let's see what settled this matter.
Alrighty
As you
then.
can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes. This time, we don't have to focus on the clothes too much. However, there are cases where a clothing analysis can lead to the cause of death.
Alright, so let me pick the photo camera.
Okay, now we can continue with
Camera.
the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee that over time it will cease being
I feel like I'm not
embarrassing.
talking like Jack's doing most of the talking for
We
me.
photograph the whole body. And now, any suspicious-looking marks or wounds.
Let's see. Looks like she's been punching stuff.
Yes, I've seen this many times.
Oh, she strangled herself? What's going on with that?
Interesting.
Was she strangled?
Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
Is that not nothing? Yeah, that's definitely something.
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
Alright, let's look at the feet.
Well, there's even more here.
Alright, let's go around. Give me all you can, Samantha. I'll do my best to try to find this killer. Or cause of death. I'm so glad they blurred out the bits. I wasn't sure if I had to blur this out myself.
A few we need to look into here.
Oh, yeah. Hanging mark, right hand, left arm, stomach bruises, feetsies. Alright, Samantha, let's get started. Cracking the fingers? Ow.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look.
Seeing my tools. Magnifier, yeah, let's look at this first.
Some furrows have imprinted more strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided. The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle.
Okay, so someone later on that thing? Looked like somebody straight up stabbed her or punched her here. Hey, my stuff. No!
Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow
that.
or by some internal issues.
Be interesting if it was internal issues. I mean, she
Here's
was
something
alcohol.
interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue. More numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
Alright, let's see.
On the
Through the
neck of the
throats?
deceased, we can see clear furrows, indicating that strangulation may be the probable cause of death. Given the condition of the deceased, it's difficult to tell immediately whether the bruises were the result of a struggle or perhaps the result of iron deficiency.
Iron deficiency can cause that? Yeesh.
In general, such blisters usually appear in the case of mechanical abrasions, but due to the place of occurrence, this should be excluded. The most likely cause of such skin changes is the high concentration of barbiturates in the body.
The drugs he was taking, possibly?
Although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the number and size of the blisters suggests that it's probably a matter of barbiturate poisoning. Currently, it's difficult to say whether the bruises were the result of a beating or whether it could be some kind of internal bleeding.
This could be possible. This one.
A severed spinal cord, trauma to the larynx, or trachea will verify whether the hanging was the final nail in Miss Barker's coffin. Examination with a UV lamp will dispel some doubts. Potential attackers could have left traces.
They didn't say it was forced, right? I don't
I'll add
see anything in
barbiturates to
the
the list
report.
of necessary tests.
Overdose? Yeah, seems
To
a
be
bit more
checked
like
in
it.
the lab later. After examining the organs, we can easily verify whether there was internal bleeding or whether the deceased was suffering from something. Given the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol poisoning to the list of potential causes of Miss Barker's death. A blood test will no doubt quickly verify that hypothesis. But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp.
Good old UV lamp. Alright, let's go with that.
I look carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal any traces. The area around the head is empty. Torso, empty without marks. Legs, There's nothing here. Right hand clean. The left hand seems to be fine. No marks. Well, nothing to surprise us here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand.
Okay.
And we check for rigor mortis. Again, the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a definitive
so no
read,
rigor
we will
mortis.
examine all the key organs one by one.
Dead for what? 72 hours? Pretty clean. Pretty recent. Wow, what is wrong with me? Okay.
So,
Let's see.
starting the internal inspection.
Scalpel, yes.
I dissect the skin of the deceased.
That, a little bit of this. Get it all the way down there. Okay.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps.
Ooh.
Compared with
Oh.
yesterday's body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue. Now for the ribs.
Okay, that is a saw. No, that's not the saw, that's the loppers.
What do we have here?
Whoa! What the fuck did you do?
What don't we have? There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Before I disembowel the deceased, I will take samples for toxicological tests to determine the alcohol content in the body. I just need my syringe. Just to be sure, I'm taking samples of 3 organs: the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death.
What in the... This game reminds me of a very old game
I'll transfer these
back
to the
in,
centrifuge.
I believe, Newgrounds, where you're performing... You're a surgical person performing all these type of miracles and stuff, but you're using old-timey stuff like leeches and crap like that. I'm having quite a lot of fun with this. I don't know why, but I am. But damn, look at her. Look at this. Oh, retrieve the notebook from the office. Okay, let's get out of here. Those are black as hell. That's charcoal. What have you been doing?
What was it? 15, 70, 10, 75?
I think it was 1570.
Numbers have never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries.
That's on you,
Lucky
buddy.
Alice always forgave me.
Let's go with the centrifuge. Alright, let's put whatever I need in here.
Gently does it with this old thing. Handle with kid gloves.
Presence of alcohol, 1570. Okay. 1570. So yeah, we want alcohol, right? Okay.
I'm starting the centrifuge. Let's see what results come out.
I'm expecting the freaking...
Laboratory is already open.
Yep, there it is.
Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuses need resetting. Where is he? Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Oh man, is this where the horror comes in? This bathroom. Is it in here? No, this is my office. I think. Ah!
First the right, and then the left. And voila.
There we are. What's that noise? Okay, I'll just answer this first.
Jack Hammond speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
Steve? Sorry, man. This place is falling apart, and Ridley won't even lift a finger to help. You just can't work here.
Did the centrifuge strip the fuses again?
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Look on the bright side. It's a free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
Okay.
It's a good
sorry,
joke.
Jack. Anyway, I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going. Soon there'll be journalists snipping around for info, so you best be ready.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look like a complicated case to me. More of a formality.
Ooh.
The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew! How's your head?
Well, my head seems better than yours. Not the way to what?
Holy fuck!
What? What's happening?
Quiet!
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while
the heck?
transporting prisoners to Orleans Parish Prison. At the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped. However, the scale of the accident indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was
Man,
to take
I'm
place
sorry for
tomorrow
not talking.
morning.
I'm just interested in this.
Many of them are very
I can't
dangerous
help myself.
criminals. We will report on the matter on
I
an
probably don't
ongoing
wanna hear my
basis,
voice anyway.
so stay tuned
Sorry.
with us.
What? Was? Steven, was Red Pete one of the passengers? He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go.
Uh-oh.
Want me on site?
What if he survived?
I gotta go. Talk to you later, okay?
Fuck.
Ooh.
Calm down, Jack. Pills. I need my pills. You heard him, Jack. Serious. Yes. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay. Got it. You got it. Oh, no. You went straight for it. Okay. You were touching a dead body with that. Oh, man.
Christ. I've got to get back to work.
Okay, though. Let's get back to work real quick. Let's finish up this autopsy. So I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I think I've been playing too long. So let me see what we
At
can
least
do.
I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to.
Centrifuge. What the hell was that? Okay. Okay. Let's ignore all of that. Let's just go back to the centrifuge. I'm fine.
Right. Let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap. And miraculously, yes, the samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab.
Okay, what's that noise? Thank you. Jeez. Samples into the rack, which are somewhere around here. Where is the rack? That's not that.
A considerable collection.
The rack. The rack. Where is it? Oh my god!
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
The rack? Hello? Help? Assistance? Is it not in here? That donut's been there since yesterday.
Poor soul. I get cases like this more than any other.
Is this the rack? No, that's first aid. Is it out? Okay, okay. Let's go look outside then. In the lab. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, let's load this up.
This up where? There it is.
I placed the test tubes in the rack. Now, just take 5 milliliters from each.
How do I, oh. 5.
Precisely. And the next.
Okay, good. I got it. Oh, okay, no, we got it. Got it. Okay, how do I, Oh, to draw 10. Okay, la, 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 la. There we go. Second sample. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we
5
go.
more.
Okay, then I set it up to 15 now. Cool.
We put the
Awesome.
prepared sample into the machine.
Okay, enter the for what is that? A chromatograph?
Lads, the results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death. Just
Fentanyl?
slight inebriation.
Urine, everything. Okay.
I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination.
Finish this up. Good news, Samantha! You didn't die of alcohol
We
poisoning.
can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver, which I'll now look at in more detail.
Okay.
First, I'll pick up the syringe again.
Alright, tell him to pick up the syringe here.
I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body.
I feel like that's the drug that most likely killed her.
That's enough. I'll do the test later. I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I removed the liver.
Looks healthy enough. Huh.
No lesions. However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps it's a slight inflammation or drug-induced damage. It may also be the result of the deposition of substances from drugs. Let's check the weight of the organ.
Okay. Scale. What is the correct weight of a freaking liver?
The weight is 1,300 grams.
It passes
The
the
liver
pound.
is enlarged.
Okay, it's a big liver. Like how it just floats over.
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure.
You know?
No steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is actually quite clean inside.
Oh, good. I'm still up on her lungs, man.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances? I move on to the heart.
It looks healthy enough. Oh, what is that?
At
Looks
a
a little
glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes. The liver is enlarged, not from alcohol poisoning, and the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge.
Is that really what it looks like? Can't really tell. Mark the damage on the clipboard. Yeah, right there. Huh.
I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs. The last time I saw this kind of poisoning was a few years ago. He was a middle-aged guy. He took his medication and forgot about it. So he took another pill. He forgot again and took another one. And another one. Until he took the last one. That's why it's better to have amnesic drugs in boxes labeled with the days of the week. This sort of thing rarely happens anymore.
That's the same shit as
Doctors tend to
usual, right?
prescribe benzodiazepines.
Man, I know you
They
talk
are
to yourself a lot,
safer,
but Jesus
but
Christ,
still
Jack.
shouldn't be combined with
15.
alcohol.
Start mixing, yeah. So it's. Oh, change page. 10 minutes and 75. Okay. Good. Now I can move around. 10 minutes. And how do I 75 it? Speed 75. That makes no sense. So 10 minutes, 75. Oh, that's 75. Okay.
We close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again.
I have a feeling it might. Or would the game actually put the two of those in this?
It looks like our luck is in.
Hey, neat.
We can take the samples to the lab now.
Alright, out to the lab we go. I might cut a little bit, some here, some there. It's gonna be a lot of walking back and forth.
Okay, 2 samples this time.
Right. There,
6 milliliters each.
6 mil. Bam. Okay, now I set it up to type 12. Oh, there we go. The game's really handholdy, I guess, but actually having a good time. Mainly because I feel like I'm learning something.
Let's see how much of it we find.
Okay, the chromiograph. Let's see.
Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin.
Fuck. 330? Is that a lot?
Looks like I'll
Just
have to
feels like
check
a lot.
the contents of the deceased stomach. The tests showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse.
Oh.
The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. Okay, I'm now cutting out the organ,
Looks
which
healthy
will
enough.
move to the board for dissection.
Okay, time to spill whatever you got, girl.
Normally, the stomach and intestines are full of surprises.
Oof.
But not this time.
Whoa!
Remnants of undigested food.
1,
and a
2,
dense
3,
mass
4,
of
5, 6,
pills.
7, 8,
You
9.
don't take this many drugs by accident.
That's 9.
Length and width normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose. I'll check the rest of the organs, and then the nervous system. We'll see how significant
Check a
the marks
nervous
on the
system?
neck are for the whole case. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Lungs are normal. No lesions.
That's
The
normal?
victim was probably a smoker, but was unlikely to be in any serious danger. The deceased's trachea is normal, complete patency. No food or fluid. Abdominal cavity checked off.
Man, I totally
We can
entered her
check
out.
the brain.
I have to get the brain now too. Shit. Oh wait. I didn't know it was all this shit was this detailed to do in a
I
freaking
need
autopsy.
to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Gotcha. Don't worry, Sam. I'm just gonna see what's on your mind for a bit. Well, I'm gonna take your mind. I'm not gonna give it back to you. Look at that.
Brain is normal.
A
No
little heavy,
obvious lesions.
veiny,
All right.
wavy.
I need to dissect it on a board.
Let's see what's inside. I'll give you a cross section here.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. As expected,
looks fine.
the deceased's brain is in excellent condition. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look superficial, but who knows? Maybe the spinal cord has been severed. I need goggles and a saber saw. I think the goggles were in the desk drawer.
Need to go back to the damn desk drawer. Oh, there it is.
Alice.
What? Why are you having a moment now, dude?
Saw. I mean, saw. Oh, I know. I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
Basement key? What the fuck? Why'd you leave it in the basement? Why is it not with the other tools? Dude, you're a bit haphazard, aren't you? Ridley, where the hell's the saw?
Mr. Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, Hammond. Did you hear about the convoy?
Oh.
Maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch red meat again, huh?
Let's hope there won't be any need for that.
Alright. Ridley's a bit of a prick.
Put that much enthusiasm into his... I get the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more pathogenic than working with corpses.
There it is.
Please, may this be the last trip.
Where's the basement? Is it over here? Nope. Nope. Okay, little in here? Nope, that's where that prick Ridley is. Sit in here? No, that's my office. Where is it? Okay. Ah, where is it? Is there a room in here? Nope. My God. Basement, 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 basement. Is it my office? Is there a door leading to the basement of my office? Where? No. Okay, so it's got to be out here somewhere. Is that it? Okay. Is it outside?
Fuck.
Oh!
Why did the prison convoy have to get into an accident? Jack, take a deep breath. Deep, pleasantly cool breath.
Okay, Jack, just take care of yourself, man.
Nearly finished with the autopsy.
Go.
Then you can go home and rest.
Seriously, why in the world would you keep it down here?
So, I'll check. Fuck! It's
Come on,
jammed!
come on.
Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here?
Apparently not.
Patch. Damn red Pete. If only.
Get your vision together, bro. You're hurting my vision. Is that a fork? People be sleeping in here? What's going on? Where is the saw? Spine saw. Cool. Okay,
Forgot
relax.
this thing was standing here.
Oh.
It would be easier if I put things away properly. Damn student lectures and their fucking props.
That looks like just a regular ass power saw. Is that really just a power saw? Ridley, go fuck yourself.
Sorry for the short interruption. I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to revealing the spinal cord.
Okay. Okay, cool. That is a straight up regular ass saw. Okay, I mean, I guess it works. Can get that saw at Harbor Freight. Just call it my spine saw. Oh shit. Didn't know there was QTEs. Oh my god. There we go.
Spine is removed. Calm down, Jack. Take it easy. Take your pills.
Okay, let's go get your pills, Jack, I guess. Wait, no. He says return to the autopsy. I'm returning to the autopsy.
My head. Oh, I can't think straight. Pills. Where are my pills?
Dude, you're gonna fucking overdose. You're gonna end up on that table. That's like the second time today, dude. Tonight. Oh man, it cleared everything up. Ooh, you're gonna become reliant on those things. You probably already are.
I can see that the spinal cord was not severed. This shows that apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now, to sum up and tidy away the body. The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates. Traces
Straight
found
overdose.
on the body suggest that the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded.
Suicide, baby.
And we can start sewing.
Okay, let's see if I can. G H T. Yeah.
In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death of Marilyn Monroe. At home, it was a help and comfort. On death row, a farewell to
Thank
the
you for your time,
confidence.
Samantha.
That's the way it goes.
Have a
Poison's the
pleasant
drug,
death.
but the dose that makes the poison. Well, we're done for today.
All right, let's put you
Thank
away.
you for your attention.
In you go.
Tiring day.
Yes,
I
it
can feel
is.
those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to pick something up along the way.
All right, well then I'm gonna stop it here. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Night Night, and well, this has been Autopsy Simulator. Till next time.